Welcome back to Movie IQ, the #1 destination for movie lovers who want the best recommendations, the wildest recaps, and zero fluff. Whether you are hunting for a hidden gem, a certified classic, or something to watch tonight, we have got you covered across every genre, every mood, every taste. Today we are diving deep into one of cinema's most gripping and controversial niches, cheating wife movies. 5 films that explore desire, betrayal, obsession, and the explosive consequences of a marriage pushed to the edge. These are not just stories about infidelity. They are masterclasses in tension, passion, and raw human emotion. So before we get into it, if you are new here, smash that subscribe button right now. Hit the like button if you love great movie content, and share this video with someone who needs to watch these films tonight. You are watching Movie IQ. Let us get into it. Kicking off our list at number 5, we are heading to South Korea for one of the most ruthlessly ambitious films of 2018, High Society. This is not your typical love triangle. This is a razor-sharp Korean drama about a married couple who will do absolutely anything to claw their way to the top of the social ladder. And I mean anything. Tae-jun is a respected economics professor at Seoul National University with his eye on a seat in the National Assembly. Power, prestige, politics, he wants it all. His wife Soo-yeon is a brilliant and fiercely ambitious gallery curator dead set on becoming director. And when the opportunity to rise into the Korean elite finally arrives, both of them start making choices that compromise everything: their marriage, their morals, and their souls. Soo-yeon seduces the powerful gallery chairman. Tae-jun gets tangled in corruption and backroom deals. And as the lies stack up and the secrets multiply, the couple starts to realize the high society they fought so hard to enter is rotten to its very core. There is greed, lust, political scandal, and a finale that will leave your jaw on the floor. High society is bold, explicit, and completely unforgettable. This is number 5, and things only get better from here. Coming in at number 4, we have the smoldering Argentine romance, The Red Thread. And trust me, this one is going to hit you right in the chest. Based on the ancient concept that 2 souls are connected by an invisible red thread of fate, no matter the time, no matter the distance, no matter the circumstances, this film asks the most dangerous question in any marriage. What happens when you meet the person you were always meant to be with, but you are already someone else's spouse? Abril and Manuel meet for the first time years ago, and the chemistry is absolutely electric. But life pulls them apart before anything can happen. Fast forward, both are now married to other people, living completely separate lives, and then fate throws them back together again. And that connection, that pull, that invisible red thread has not faded one single bit. What follows is an intensely passionate, deeply complicated affair that forces both of them to confront who they truly are underneath their comfortable, settled lives. The performances from Eugenia Suarez and Benjamin Vicuña are magnetic, their real-life chemistry lighting up every single scene. And the film does not shy away from the messy, heartbreaking reality of loving the wrong person at the wrong time. At number 3, we have Alice's Odyssey. Alice is a 30-year-old engineer, one of the very few women working aboard massive commercial freighters, and she is fiercely good at her job. She has a loving fiancé back home, Felix, waiting for her return, but when Alice boards the Fidelio for her latest voyage, she makes a discovery that turns everything upside down. The captain of the ship is Gael, her first love, the man who consumed her before Felix ever existed. Now trapped thousands of miles from land, surrounded by an all-male crew, Alice must navigate not just the ocean, but the overwhelming flood of old feelings, buried desires, and a love she never fully let go of. Director Lucy Borlatow crafts something genuinely rare here, a film that puts a complex, fully realized woman at its center and refuses to judge her, refuses to simplify her, and refuses to give you easy answers. This is not a black and white story of betrayal. It is a deeply human exploration of desire, identity, and what we sacrifice when we choose one life over another. Number 2 is the Netflix sensation that took the world by storm in 2023, the German romantic comedy drama Faraway. And this one is everything. Meet Zeynep, an overworked, overlooked, completely exhausted wife, mother, and daughter who has spent years putting everyone else first while her own happiness quietly disappeared. On the very day of her mother's funeral, while she is drowning in grief, she discovers 2 earth-shattering things at once. Her mother secretly bought a house on a beautiful Croatian island and left it to her, and her husband of 30 years has been emotionally checked out, possibly cheating for God knows how long. And in one of the most cathartic moments in recent cinema, Zeynep just goes. She packs a bag, leaves everything behind, and flies to Croatia. But paradise does not come easy, because the house already has a tenant, the rugged, stubborn, impossibly charming local man Josip, and he has absolutely zero intention of leaving. What starts as a battle of wills slowly becomes something neither of them expected: connection, warmth, laughter, and a love
that neither of them saw coming. Faraway is funny, heartfelt, visually stunning, set against breathtaking Croatian coastlines, and it has the kind of chemistry between its leads that you cannot fake or manufacture. This film was number 2 on Netflix globally, and it absolutely deserves every single view. This is number 2.
And here we are, number 1 on the list, The Unfaithful. Unfaithful is a film that grabs you by the throat from the very first scene and simply does not let go. Connie Sumner has everything a person could want. A beautiful home in the New York suburbs, a devoted husband in Edward, played by the iconic Richard Gere, an adorable son, and a comfortable, stable life. But comfortable is not the same as alive. And when a chance collision on a windy Manhattan street introduces her to Paul Martel, a young, devastatingly handsome French bookseller played by Olivier Martinez, something inside Connie just ignites. What begins as innocent coffee spirals into a full-blown obsession. Secret hotel rooms, stolen afternoons, a passion so consuming that Connie starts forgetting to pick her own son up from school. But Edward starts noticing the lies, the absences, the distance, and when a private investigator hands him photographic proof of the affair, something in him snaps. The confrontation between Edward and Paul is one of the most terrifying, heartbreaking scenes ever committed to film, ending with a death that changes absolutely everything. And that is a wrap on our top 5 cheating wife movies. These 5 films prove that infidelity on screen is never just about the affair. It is about everything underneath it: longing, identity, consequence, and the terrifying power of desire.